Hey, 1980 Sports Cards. This is Rob Lay again, and we have a mail day 2 weeks in a row. I know that's unusual. We went about 3, 4 months without a mail day because, as I explained last week, we were not buying. I thought the market was too rich. It's up 30, 40% this year in the 80s baseball cards, and I simply wasn't buying. But I'm down to about 20 cards on my want list, so I'm starting to up my bidding a little bit. Those are the harder to find cards, and here in the last month or so, I've been buying more 80s cards, and a lot of them are being shipped in now. A lot of them have to go to eBay authentication on the higher valued ones. But yeah, I'm getting some more cards in. So 2 weeks in a row, we have a mail day. And again, we've got some great cards here valued upwards $1,000, $1,500. So we'll save the best for last, but we'll still start off with some bangers. Surprisingly, our only Hall of Famer in this stack, although arguably the other two should be as well, we have Greg Maddux, who got the Hall of Fame in 2014. Great pitcher. And we have the Donruss Rookies 87 in here, which has only a triple-digit pop count, less than 500, 497. And if you look at the percentages for all the graded cards, there's about 6,000 graded cards. We're talking a 7 or 8% gem rate. So that's a nice card there. And as far as value, I paid $224 for this, and that includes all taxes and auction fees. All right, on to the next one. Brett Saberhagen, not a Hall of Famer, two-time Cy Young winner. And remember when Royals won the World Series? Well, he was World Series MVP, and he never did quite get enough votes to make it into the Hall. But here we have his 84, rookie card, most consider there the 85, and I have all of those as well. Growing up in Kansas, that's why, as a big Royals fan, that's why I'm a big Brett Saberhagen fan, and he's part of my PC. So we have the 84 tops traded here, and I just paid $100 for this one in a PSA 10. And kind of hard to look at the population counts because he's not as popular as like the Greg Maddux, etc. But only 166 cards in a PSA 10 for this one. All right, so while we're on Brett Saberhagen and we just saw the tops traded, let's look at the Tiffany traded. Exact same card, but in Tiffany, and quite a bit more valuable and quite a bit more rare. And this one's in a PSA 10. And this one we had to up our bid, and our total auction fee, taxes, and auction win on this one came to $440. But that's a great card right there, and also quite a bit rare with a population of only 2 digits, 74 PSA 10s in the Tiffany card. So there we go. And our last one. And oh my gosh, get the cat hair off there. 84 Fleer Don Mattingly, not a Hall of Famer. Yeah, surprisingly enough. And it's nice to hear in the World Series that he's getting a lot more press now, so maybe that will push him over. But his career was pretty short with injuries, although considered one of the greatest baseball players of all time. Has not been voted into the Hall yet. But here we have the 84 Fleer in a PSA 10, which is a very rare card now in the 10s. And this one costs $850. And if we look at the population counts, a lot of these have been graded. So there's actually 475 that have made the PSA 10. But if you look at the overall population count of, again, 6,000, very similar to the Maddux card where there's a total population of 6,000 in all the grades, then we're only talking 6-7% get a gem rate. And I bet if you look at the cards graded in the last 3 or 4 years, it'd be next to nothing, less than 1%. So that's a very desirable card there. Arguably one of the greatest players, arguably should be in the Hall of Fame. So I hope you enjoyed this week's cards, and we still have some great cards being shipped in the coming weeks. Take care.